Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to prepare a spreadsheet to upload into Podio and then to upload it and create all of the documents that we want for printing. Alright, so we've talked a bit about how to get the right offers. So in the raw data, in a previous video we talked about how to get the correct subdivision, and then once we have the correct subdivision we can use our comp spreadsheets to figure out what the right dollar per acre is. Once we have the right dollar per acre on this raw sheet, it automatically calculates the market value, and then from there it automatically calculates the offer. So all you have to do is get the subdivision and then the price per acre, and the rest will figure itself out. Then on our formatted sheet, all we want is the offer, and we see that happens with a VLOOKUP. Now if you'll notice in this formula it says round and then VLOOKUP. The VLOOKUP simply makes sure that I get the right offer associated with that parcel number. Round makes sure that I don't get any decimal points because I don't want any cents in my offers. Alright, so what I want to do now is create a spreadsheet for a particular day to upload into Podio. So I'm going to create a separate spreadsheet, and let's just say this is one that I'm going to use today, but let's say I want to create one for a couple days from now. So I'm going to take this, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save it, and I'm going to save it in the Coconino shared file on Google Drive. And while today is the 26th of July, I want to save it for the 28th. I'm going to create one for the 28th, so I'm going to save it as that, and then I can just get rid of the current data that's in here, but I still have all my headers, which I want. So I'm going to come over to my formatted spreadsheet, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to filter on my offers, and I'm going to say I'm looking for offers that are less than or equal to 5,000 and greater than 1 or greater than 0. So if there's some that you haven't worked yet, they won't show up. And then here are the offers. Now I would assume that there will be quite a few that aren't highlighted in yellow, and those are the ones that you've developed offers for but we haven't mailed yet. I don't highlight them in yellow until I've mailed them, or until I've created one of these spreadsheets for it. So once I've put them over into a spreadsheet for upload into Podio, then I highlight it yellow to make sure I don't use the same data twice. But since I don't have that data in here, just for the sake of showing you how to do it, I'm just going to choose 40 that are in yellow. Now I want to do 40 a day, so I'm just going to come down here, and you can see the count on the right hand side. So 40 brings me to row 52. Come across, and I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to come into A2, and I'm going to paste special values, and there it is. Everything looks pretty much ready to go. Now the offer, remember when you upload into Podio you don't want any dollar signs, so I do want to just double check and make sure that it says general. There shouldn't be any decimal points. There shouldn't be any decimal points for the assessed value. You do want a couple for the parcel size, that's fine. Now notice in my zip codes it's also saying general, but I've got some of these that only have 4 digits. All zip codes have 5 digits. So I want to highlight this column always, and I'm going to come down here and say more number formats, special, and then zip code, and you'll see what it does. It appends a 0 at the beginning, which is appropriate for that particular zip code. And now this is ready to go, and then you've got 40 records on it. So on July 28th we go and upload that, and it'll create 40 letters for us. It's just that simple. Thanks for listening.